One of my former coworkers who knows that I'm Christian recently invited me to her upcoming wedding to her girlfriend. I'm a bit hesitant attending her wedding because I know it's not God's best for her. I've shared the love of Christ to her in the past, and she's opened up to me on how she grew up a Christian and felt like she's far away from God since she's been living a homosexual lifestyle. Is there still a way for me to attend her wedding and still show her the love of Christ in the process? You have to go to the Lord about that and find out his will. I could not go in good conscience, because to go is to be a witness and to celebrate. To go is to applaud and to smile when the couple kisses, and to be there and say, we're so happy for you, right? So, for example, I don't have any brothers, but let's say I had a brother and he was married to a godly gal, and then for no good reason, no legitimate reason whatsoever, he divorces her and marries his young secretary and invites me to the wedding. I wouldn't go. I couldn't go because he's committing adultery, right? And I would not want to be affirming. Now, here's the delicate thing. You really want to win this person, and you really want to love them. I could not go. My friends and colleagues that have been in the same situation, they could not go. One brother from another country in Europe emailed me and said, hey, the Lord told us to go, my wife and I to go, and we just shared the gospel with all these gays and lesbians for hours and hours and hours. That's between you and God. That's something you have to hear the Lord on. I know I couldn't do it. I would be uncomfortable, and I would be affirming. Either they'd know, I'd make them uncomfortable because they'd know, there's Mike Brown, and he does not approve. Or I'd be putting on a show which would be false. So I couldn't do it in good conscience. But the big thing is, you got to forget about the wedding and think about this girl and God. And just say, look, you forget everything else. You need to get close to Jesus. I'm not telling you don't marry. I'm not telling you do. Just you need to get close to Jesus. Can I help you get close to the Lord? So I would do everything in my power to befriend her. I would make an appointment. Can I sit with you and your partner? And just say, look, I love you. I care about you. In good conscience, I can't go to your wedding, but I'm here. I do care about you. I know you feel like that's personal rejection. But look, when Nancy and I got married, we're both Jewish. We invited the rabbi, local rabbi, who had become a dear friend of mine, got to know Nancy as well. We invited him to the wedding. And he wrote and said, it's in a church, I can't go. If it was a Jewish wedding, I'd go, but I can't go. We respected that. And we remain friends to this day, all these decades later. So you have to get the mind of the Lord on it. But whatever you do, do not do anything deceptive. Better to be truthful and forthright than to give a false impression.